Alright, so as I'm sure you guys heard by now, the animated Deadpool series being developed by Donald Glover was technically cancelled last week. It's kind of disappointing, especially considering the show was being kicked around since before May of last year, so there was plenty of time for everybody involved to put together at least a little something to show off, and whether or not you like the Deadpool character or the comics he's in or whatever, I think we can all agree that putting a character like Deadpool in an animated format could really help bring to life a lot of the zanier Deadpool stories, or just weird situations in general, in a way that you couldn't really do with live action. No disrespect to the live action movies, I'm just putting my opinion out there. Anyways, Fox released a statement on the cancellation a few days ago, citing creative differences between themselves and the executive producers / showrunners Donald and Stephen Glover as the reason for the cancellation. They stated, due to creative differences, FX, Donald Glover, Stephen Glover, and Marvel Television have agreed to part ways on Marvel's Deadpool animated series. FX will no longer be involved with the project. FX and Marvel have an ongoing relationship through our partnership on Legion, which will continue. Following this announcement, Stephen Glover claimed in a now deleted tweet that an episode centering around Taylor Swift was actually a big part of the issues between him and his brother and the studio, stating, there really was a Taylor Swift episode. It was hilarious, and it definitely was the last straw. LOL. Either way, nobody knows for sure what all the actual reason was, so I guess it's kind of a moot point. Either way, material from the show has recently started making its way online, like a 14-page joke script Donald Glover tweeted out on Wednesday, which also wound up being deleted, and some actual test footage. Yeah, earlier today, animation studio Titmouse uploaded some Deadpool test footage on Vimeo, featuring everybody's favorite merc with a mouth taken on a group of generic masked mercenaries in suits, and some big gorilla-looking guy with a robot arm. All the while, we get to hear dialogue taken straight from the fight on the highway in the 2016 Deadpool movie.
I only have 12 bullets, so you're gonna have to share. I only have 12 bullets, so you're gonna have to share.
Now personally, I thought this was awesome. I mean, this thing is packed to the brim with some admittedly pretty damn good action, entertaining, and sometimes Tex Avery levels of cartoonish violence, and that signature Deadpool humor, like continuing that one Toy Story reference started in one of the trailers for Deadpool 2, and even a scene towards the end when he ends up losing all his limbs and he goes flying because of this explosion he created. Seriously, it's awesome. Now it does need to be pointed out that this footage isn't technically leaked per se, despite what all you guys might be hearing from other YouTubers and online articles. The footage Titmouse uploaded was actually just a test reel they put together to pitch their take on the look of the show to try to get themselves the job of animating it, but they never actually got the job. Instead, Floyd County Productions, the animation studio behind FXX's Archer, was slated to bring Deadpool and the rest of his world to life. Either way, I do think it's really interesting that some of the material surrounding the Deadpool show is getting released online. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but it almost looks like Titmouse could be trying to recreate the same fan support that got Fox to actually move forward with the Deadpool movie after some of its test footage made its way online. Personally, I could see things working out that way, considering that the show isn't actually cancelled, it's just technically on hold until Disney officially announces whether or not they want to keep moving forward with the show. But at the same time, I'm also not entirely sure about that, considering that until Disney finishes buying out Fox, a Fox TV unit would have to be involved with the project since the studio still owns Deadpool, and that might be a pretty big incentive for Disney to just cancel the show altogether and do their own version after they fully absorb Fox's properties later on down the line. But anyways guys, that's the latest news on the Deadpool animated series. If you guys liked what all you got to see in the test footage, or if there's something that you haven't seen or heard about yet that you do want to see in a Deadpool animated show at some point, then go ahead and let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, I will see you all next time. Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this video, then go ahead and click that like button, and if you're new, maybe consider clicking that subscribe button too. I've also got links to my Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and Patreon in the description. You should probably check those out too. And if you want to see more of my content, then you can click the link to my last video. It's right there in the middle of your screen. Alright, and I will see you all next time.